Hey, dear friends, and welcome. My name is Heather Thrills. I just spilled water on my new shirt, but it's okay. We're going to have a fun day today. We're going to practice some yoga here and some meditation. But first, I wanted to just pay tribute and do a moment of silence to celebrate this special day that is Juneteenth. So June 19th marks the abolishment of slavery in all of the states, including Texas. Texas is a hard nut to crack. So I just want to start this practice with a moment of silence uh, for this holiday in recognition for it. Okay, so if you're here, we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. I'll meet you on the mat, okay? I'm going to move in just a wee bit. So you have a couple moments to just readjust, grab some water, and I'll break down a couple things for you. I want you to face me the whole time. That way you're not craning your neck at all. And you'll go at your own pace. So if there's any time where I'm instructing breath and you're not ready for an inhale and not ready for an exhale, by all means, just work within just meet yourself where you are today. Set yourself up for success so you can move your arms side to side, maybe swing the legs. You never know what we're going to get into on these morning practices together. So if you need water close by, we're just going to be here for 30 minutes. So I want you to do your absolute best. Remember to breathe, and we'll just follow along together, okay? So one other side note before we begin. If you have your period, I'm on my period today. So there's some poses that we won't do, or we won't take it all the way that it can go, okay? So just be mindful of where you are in your month, in your process, and so that you can meet yourself more appropriately with the kindness and the attention that you deserve. Okay, friends, so let's start in a cross-legged position with this moment of silence. We're just honoring and paying our respects to the changes that we can make together when we come together in this unity of love. So let us just sit and pray for more equality here for just 60 seconds. Let's take a big, deep breath in to begin. Releasing everything on the out breath. Let us cultivate this sense of unity, equality, and love. Deepen the breath. And when you're ready, in your own time, flutter your eyes open. Thank you for joining me here today, touching down onto your mat to hone into what's most important, yourself, your inner world. So let's find alignment there. We'll start with the movement. That way we prepare the body for a comfortable seat in our meditation. So we'll keep the cross-legged position. We'll just warm up the side body, the shoulders, and the breath. So as we inhale, we're going to bring that right arm up and over. Use a little kickstand with your left arm, reaching out. And on the out breath, just bring that hand down to the ground and inhale the left arm up. Expansive movements here. Exhale down. You can get dancy with it, rolling out the wrist. Just take it where you want to take it and explore your breath and the movement. And we just practice the breath, practice staying in touch. And now on these next ones, maybe you rock it down to the forearm. Try to root down with the hip as you raise the arm. Just take it where you want to take it. And then we'll come back to center, hands on the knees. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, get tall. Exhale back to center. Right hand, right knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, get tall. Exhale back to center. All right, you guys, we're going to move into our cat-cows to get the spine all warmed up. So just find yourself in a nice, comfortable tabletop position. And then we'll set up by dropping the belly, lifting the chin. This is our cow position or our happy cat. And then we curve and round like a scary Halloween cat. Push the mat away, separate the shoulders, tuck the chin and the tail. Inhale through cow. Collarbones pull apart, shoulder blades push together. Exhale, curve and round. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. And just keep moving like this. Take your time with it. If you don't know if you're doing it right or wrong, you can just instill some confidence in yourself and say, I'm doing it, and that is good enough for me today. And just know that the more we practice, the easier these things become. So we'll go through one more round. Inhale through. Exhale, take it out. And then inhale back to neutral. Let's warm up these wrists. You're going to flip the fingertips in, palms down. Make circles to the right and to the left. So I did some boxing yesterday and I am sore. Let's roll it back. Each fingertip to lift by itself and circles with the wrist. It feels excellent to hit the bag again, but you totally feel it on your wrist. You forget. Fingertips face in, palms up, and we'll make circles to the other side. So today I'm feeling really strong. My cycle tends to bring me a lot of energy. I'm not sure if you're the same. I'd love to hear about your experience. Really, it's interesting how we're all unique. And roll the hands back. We'll play some drums, circle it out, maybe piano. Well done, mates, well done. Okay, so from our tabletop position, we're just going to tuck the right and the left toes back into a plank. And you know how I like to get it first. Let's rock forwards and back, forwards and back. That's it. And then bend your knees, push your hips back, let your head fall through the biceps, and lift your hips up to the sky. We'll take a nice deep breath here, breathing in through the nose, maybe fluttering through the lips as we breathe out in horse breath. Let's lift up the right leg, just roll out the ankle, straight back behind you, nothing too dramatic, both directions. Right knee forwards into a lunge. So you might have to grab onto your ankle to help yourself forwards. Dropping that back knee, untucking the back toes. We'll inhale and circle the arms around. Exhale, grab a hold of that left wrist and lean to the right. Inhale, arms back up, and exhale, hands to the floor. We'll just step back into a tabletop position and we'll reassign our downward dog. So we'll tuck the toes under, right foot, left foot into our plank. Bend the knees, scoop the hips up, straighten out the backs of the legs, looking towards the feet. Inhale, left leg straight up, right back behind you, roll out the ankle both directions. Try to really press that right heel down as you can get an extra stretch here. And then bring your knee to your nose, shoulders over wrists. Replace left hand with left foot, softening back knee, dropping back foot. We inhale and circle the arms around, opening up the chest. Grab a hold of that right wrist and lean off to the left, looking to the right. Ooh, that feels great. Inhale, arms up, back down to the floor. We step it back into our tabletop. And from here, you're just going to tuck your toes, but keep your knees bent. Lower down, elbows to ribs, knees can hit the floor, and then inhale and rise up into Sphinx. So typically we would be in Cobra pose, but when it's our time for our cycle, we don't want to put too much pressure on these sacral glands. So the hands come underneath the shoulders, elbows squeeze into the ribs. You inhale and lift, pulling the shoulder blades together and make it more upper body than applying that pressure to the lower abdomen. And then exhale and lower, still getting those great benefits to strengthen the upper body. Now, place the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Knees are always welcome, but I strongly suggest to try to just exhale and push up. Excellent. Let's move into our downward dog. Pedal out the legs, shake out the head, and then bend the knees, look towards the hands, and just walk the hands towards your feet. Grab opposite elbows and ragdoll side to side. I invite you to just shake out the head, yes and no, and then yes one more time to finish on a positive note. And then we'll bob and weave side to side because that's what it's all about, you guys. Saying yes to the things that you really want and saying no to any other possibility. So let's shake out the head one more time. Yes to everything I want. And we'll say no to everything I don't want. Let those hands fall down. We're going to practice those halfway lifts. If you've been practicing through the series in June, you know how important this pose is for me and for everybody's final alignment. So you're going to drag the hands along the legs until the elbows reach the ribs, and you can bring a straight line from the crown to the tail, rotating the inner thighs out. We exhale to float back down, and we inhale, rise up once more. Pull the shoulder blades together, separate the thighs, reach collarbones back, exhale, lower. So it's going to take a bit of extension of breath. So maybe we'll take an inhale, exhale at the bottom here. On your next in-breath, inhale, halfway lift, strong, long spine. And exhale, forward fold. From here, you swing the arms by your sides, bend the knees, look up, reach up, and exhale, hands to your heart center. We'll set an intention here. So an intention, it can be your wish for your practice, how you wish to feel, or what you wish to focus on. So my intention for the day and today's theme is to make it sacred. This life, we can live in sacred awe. So I invite you to make every breath a sacred orchestra of all that you're capable of. So from this place we'll flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach the arms out, sit the hips back, forward fold, fingertips in line with the toes, head in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the left fingertips down, bend the left knee. Inhale, right arm up. Excellent move. We can roll out the wrist at the top. When you exhale, you bring the arm down, bend the right knee. Inhale, left arm up. Maybe roll out the wrist. Exhale down. So here we're getting a nice twist for the spine. This can allow the vertebrae to just slide back into alignment if they happen to be moving out. Let's inhale one more time on the right and the left. Feels great. And back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sweep your arms to the top. And fingertips to touch, hands at heart center. Super sweet, friends. Walk to the middle of your mat and separate your feet wider than your hips, okay? We're actually going to measure using our wrists. So you want your feet wider than your wrists, okay? It's not wider than your wingspan, just your wrists. So now we're going to take these left toes and point them out. We're in a triangle legs. We're going to bend that front knee so the ankle and the knee are in one line, and that brings us to warrior two. We're looking through the left two top knuckles. Inhale here. And then exhale, left forearm down, reach right arm up. Inhale, exhale. And now inhale, bring your arms back up into warrior two. And exhale, reverse. Use your backhand as a little kickstand. Reach the left arm up. Exhale, side angle. Left forearm, left thigh. Reaching right arm up, opening up heart to sky. Excellent. On the next in-breath, right arm back behind you, warrior two. Inhale, arms up, straighten out the legs. And exhale, pivot the feet so that they face parallel. We're going to move to the right side. So just pivot those right toes out. Inhale, arms up by your sides. And exhale, bend your right knee. Let's look through these top two fingers of the right hand like we're staring down a target. Inhale here. And then exhale, right forearm, right thigh. Inhale, left arm over your head, heart to the sky. Tuck your hips under, energetically pull the heels together. From here, we'll inhale back to warrior two. And then exhale, reach forward, flip your palm and reverse. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Use your thigh to help reach out with the left. And then exhale, warrior two. We're going to inhale the arms up, straighten the legs, and then parallel the feet together. From here, let's interlock the hands behind. Roll the shoulders down and back. Chest elevates. Inhale. Exhale, push your hips back. Let your chest fall forward. Keep the hands together best you can. Lifting them up as high as you can, allowing the head to drop through the knees. And just start to look side to side and rock side to side. You'll feel it in the hip joints and the shoulder joints. Just give yourself some freedom to move around here. We'll take one more breath with the hands interlocked. On the out breath, drop them to the back and then stream them down the backs of your legs so you can come to the ankles and you can pull your head through. From here, you're going to inhale your hands underneath you for a halfway lift and exhale, fold back in, leaving the right hand underneath your heart. Inhale, left arm up. I always do a lot of twists, exhale down because posture is so important. Inhale, right arm up. It's your information highway. Exhale down, follow your breath. Inhale up. Every breath we're moving. So all the signals in the brain, when they move to the body, they go through the spinal cord. So of course, we need our spine to be in alignment to send those signals with no interruptions. Let's go one more time each side. Sit back into those hips. Hug the hips into the center line. Inhale to rise. Exhale to float down. Excellent, my friends. Now all you're going to do is walk your hands forward, forward, forward until you're in a wide-legged plank. Okay? So from this wide-legged plank, you're going to zip the right leg together and the left leg together and squeeze. And then right leg out, left leg out. Right leg in, left leg in. We're doing some like traveling plank jacks. Let's keep moving. We want the core to stay nice and tight, okay? And if we're on our period, we don't want to have our legs doing all the work. We want the inner abdomen working. So let's keep going in and out, in and out. That's it. One more in. One more out. Keep the legs wide. Walk the hands back. Grab elbows or ankles and just rock it out, y'all. Doing great, everybody. Doing great. Just keep breathing. From here, drop the hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Long, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Point these left toes out to the left. And then pivot on that back foot so you're up on the heel. And we're just coming to a front runner's lunge. Rock forwards and back here. And then inhale, left arm up for another twist. It's Twisty Friday. Reach up, roll those wrists out. Exhale, soften the back knee and reach back for your foot. If the foot doesn't come to the hand, bend it and keep reaching. That way you're getting closer and just look back. That's it. If my more experienced yogis want to try to bring the elbow around, then I would come up with the right and use that right arm to hug it in. We're going to go into more detail on this on Sunday. So wherever you're at, we'll reset. Right hand down, right knee up. Pivot back into your wide-legged forward fold. Drop your head in. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, right foot comes out to the right, pivoting on the left toes. We inhale the right arm up. Hug inner thighs together, roll out the wrist. Reach up and then drop that back knee. Reach for the foot. And just let that foot come to the hand. And then release. Bringing that right arm back up. And all we'll do is scoop the back knee up, twist into our wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This is going to require some core strength. So sweep the arms forward and rise up. Push the hips back. Exhale, hands by your sides. We're just going to heel, toe the feet together. Awesome work, everybody. We're going to move into our balancing stage, okay? So it's going to require focus. You can either find a spot, an unmoving spot that you can just focus on the whole time, or if you really want to get great at your balance, focus all of your attention on the center of your throat. It's an energetic balance point. And this allows you to move your gaze, especially for us fighters, us boxers. We can't just look in one space and try to stay balanced. We have to look everywhere and stay balanced. So let's practice that, taking it to the next level. So we'll start with a really easy one. Hands on your hips. Tuck the right toes back behind your left heel. And then just drop your chest forward and lift up your back leg. Whatever the leg does, whether it opens up to the side, however it happens, just allow it. But you're just finding all four corners of that left foot. You can always bend the left knee or have something close to you to hold on to in case you need that sense of security. On the out breath, we'll bring the legs together and just march it out. I'm sure you can already notice a little difference between right and left. And that's what we want. Small, measurable differences. Let's shift all the weight to the right leg, hands on the hips, step back with the left toes. Hinge your body forward, lifting up left toes. Find the balance in the right leg. Steady your breath. Gaze is everywhere so that you're super prepared. On the out breath, zip everything together, feet to meet. March it out. All right, friends, let's move into something a bit more challenging. We're going to incorporate the arms here, and we're going to move into just an airplane pose, okay? So we'll balance all the weight onto the left leg, tapping the right toes back. Swing your arms out wide. I want you pinning your shoulder blades back, and then hinge. Back leg lifts, chest floats forward, keeping the upper back super turned up, squeezing shoulder blades together. Chin is tucked, but you're looking around. And then if you want to challenge, inhale, arms forward. Exhale, feet to meet. Ooh, that felt really strong in my right leg. So I want to have that same in the left. Let's shift all the weight to the right. Tap the left toes back. Inhale, chest opens as if you're like Titanic, Rose. And then lift up, back leg. Lean out in the front body. Tuck your chin. Make sure your knee is bent if you need to. And just any necessary movements, but focused on the breath. Focused on the center of the throat if you can't find balance. Inhale, arms forward for a challenge. Exhale, feet to meet. Whew, march it out. March it out. Maybe roll out the neck. All right, you guys, swing the arms up over your head. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center and just float forwards, bending at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees so much that your hips float down to your heels, and you can just extend the legs in front of you. Alrighty, let's inhale, arms up. And exhale, reach forwards to your toes. If the toes aren't there, they're there. But if you can't reach, grab a hold of your calves and pull your upper body forwards and then drop your head. Keep a bend in the knees. That way you can really drop your head in and stretch through the back body. Big breath in here. Relaxing, releasing, letting go on the out breath. One more. Big breath in. Let go, exhale. Roll the body up. I love hip openers. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Pull the knee in, sit up tall. And then take your left ankle. So I got to shift off to my left side to get that left ankle towards my right hip. And now I've got the knees stacked on top of each other. We might need to rock side to side a little bit to get that right hip glued down to the earth. And then just hands on your feet and sit up tall. Feels great to be breathing in our bodies, our thriving, pulsing aliveness. All right, friends, let's take it up a notch. You can stay here. This is fine enough. Or inhale your arms up. And exhale, reach forwards, dropping your chest onto your thighs, chin down. It's a quite intense stretch, so just use the breath to send to the space that you feel it. Roll it up, next inhale. And then just place the hands behind you. Kick this right leg up and over, and then left leg opens as well. We'll move into a wide-legged forward fold. So the legs are out nice and wide. And you just reaching the fingertips forward and pulsing. Every breath, reaching a little bit more forwards. Just a little counter stretch to allow those hips to open. So in our Gomukhasana, we're focused on outer hips, and in our wide-legged fold, we're focused on the inner hips. Now, energetically, I just want you to pin your toes back, reach a little further forwards, and then roll it all up. Inhale. Exhale, legs straight out in front of you. We'll take the left knee over the right, pull the chest up, proud bodies. Shift the weight to the right if you need to curl that right foot in. And then use, maneuver around to get the knees together. Hands on the feet, sitting up tall. Breathing in and out. We have a new friend here. Hello. He knows it's yoga meditation time. Breathing in here. And if we want to take it up a notch, we inhale, arms up. And exhale, reach out, lean out. Take it forwards. And maybe you notice a difference. Maybe there's a difference between right and left. At any rate, just breathe into the space you feel the stretch. Inhale yourself back to center. And exhale, lean off to the right, swing left leg open. And we'll just come to a butterfly to neutralize through the hips. Feet together, scooping your hips in towards your heels. I want you to press on the balls of your feet with your thumbs. Shake out the legs, just flap those wings. Pressing, and just moving down the foot with the thumbs. Just keep pressing. We'll take the hands to the ankles. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, chin forward, and then body down. Look towards the feet. Take a big breath in and out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, knees together. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. You can drop one ear down to one knee. And just for a moment, give yourself some gratitude. Thank you, body, for waking up and doing this work. Thank you, mind, for committing to the excellence that is within. And thanks to each other for holding this sacred space. Inhale here. Exhale, release your arms. We'll hit a 90-90, one of my favorite neutralizing hip stretches. So just drop it. The legs are 90 degrees and you're dropping knee to inner arch. And we just keep that going, a couple breaths. One more each side, and then we'll prepare for our meditation. All right, friends, let's find ourselves in a comfortable seated position. I'm going to move to my meditation pillow, and I say this all the time. I highly recommend you get a meditation pillow because it's an investment in yourself, and you'll probably use it so much more if you have that designated space, and it's just like a magic carpet, I think. Okay, you guys, so today's theme is make it sacred. I have this on my wall. I painted it because I know the importance of making our lives sacred, to live in sacred awe of all that we're capable of and all that we are doing. And I believe that the more often that we can say, wow, this life is sacred and beautiful, it just infuses the experience with so much positivity and with appreciation. And why wouldn't we want to live from that space of our heart that says, wow, life is great. So here, let's make this silence sacred. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale each fingertip to touch. I am infinite, powerful possibility. Let your hands rest at your heart for a moment. We'll take 2 breaths here together. On the in-breath, I choose. On the out-breath, to make my life sacred. Inhale, I choose. Out-breath, to make my life sacred. You can relax the hands into the lap as we just silently meditate. You can either proceed with the mantra, inhaling and exhaling along with the mantra, or you can use your own mantra or anything that's most helpful for you to maintain concentration. Let's breathe together, friends. We'll take about 2 minutes just cultivating that self-awareness within. Your back is straight. Hands are resting in the lap. Tuck your chin to extend the back of the neck. And observe your breath for a while. If you get lost in thought or perhaps conversation goes on in your head, you simply and gently ask for your attention back to the breath. Leading your mind like a child or a new puppy back to this well of wisdom that is your breath. Breathing in this sacred oxygen and breathing out this necessary carbon. Can you feel how important you are to this intricate system that is the world? With every breath, you're providing nutrients to your outer world. Stay focused on this breath. I choose as you inhale to make my life sacred as you exhale. For your next 2 breaths, I want you to focus all of your attention to the space of your heart. As you're inhaling, see your heart illuminate with light. And as you exhale, feel this light move through your body. Amplify the light in the heart space. Use your imagination to feel the love streaming out of your heart each exhale. Every breath, the light gets brighter and brighter. Breathe deeper, allowing this glow to move through you, to fill you up with love. Before we close our meditation, I invite you to imagine the smile of someone you love. Imagine their smile when they receive this love that is you in presence. Imagine their smile warming you with joy. Let us dedicate our practice in honor of this holiday. Let's make this dedication to be amplified by love. May we feel this love in our hearts, and may we breathe it into every word we speak. Let us close in unity by sweeping the arms above the head. No need to open the eyes. Each fingertip to touch. I am infinite, powerful possibility. Your prayer hands rest at your heart center, your command center of love. Bow your chin to honor yourself and the love that you can freely cultivate. Thank yourself for showing up and glowing up. Let us honor each other in the equality that lives between us. And next, let us honor all beings. I invite you to repeat after me this prayer. May all beings know love. May all beings know peace. And may all beings unite for what is right. Place your thumbs at your third eye, the space between your brows, with all the charms of my mind, pulling the thumbs to heart center, with all of the love in my heart. I bow to you all in honor. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday morning, where we dive into what's important and what's sacred. I'm so happy that together we contributed to the collective consciousness We elevated the vibration of ourself. We saw these people that we love. We created equality within our beings, and we sent it out there into the world. We may not be able to measure this today, but I promise you this is making a difference. We're impacting our inner worlds and our outer worlds, whether we can see or measure. It's happening. And that's this belief, that's this faith, this sacred awe that our lives are more than what we see. And I'll just share with you in the next email that comes out, I'll include this sacred meditation that I've been doing by my favorite teacher, Sarah Blondin. So I really hope you enjoy that. It's 18 minutes, and we give gratitude for the sacred elements. I don't want to give away too much, but things we take it granted for every single day, we should be giving great gratitude for. So just look a little closely at your life, and how can you make things sacred? Can you light a candle before you get in the shower and make it a sacred ceremony of cleansing? I wash my body twice. I work out a lot too. So one is for the sweat, and one is to just put some love into my system to say, I'm not just wiping this stuff off. I'm putting something back in as well. And it's just these small adjustments, this micro attention to these little elements, we take for granted. The shower that cleanses us clean, that it clears our thoughts most often, right? So just these moments, the eating is sacred. It was celebrated by ritual, and it brings cultures together. For years and years, we've seen this. So make eating a sacred thing. It is. It's how we energize, and what you ate yesterday is your body today. We'll go more into this on the nutrition events in the months to come. But every time you're eating, you should be thankful for this food, thankful for the ability to earn the money to get this food, thankful for the farmers that don't say, I'm not going to work today, I'm bored, or I don't want to do it. They say, I got to get these crops to these people. These people need to eat, and it's my responsibility. And while we're eating, can we make it more sacred? Can we maybe say what we're grateful for, or just look around the table and say, I'm grateful that we're all here together. Let's eat. It can be this simple, but it elevates the mood, and it changes the element of what we're doing. So just some things to think about to empower you to have a more sacred life. It has been my greatest pleasure to facilitate your evolution. Heather Thrills signing off, world. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be up in here tomorrow celebrating detachment. Ooh, it's a touchy subject, but I think it's one of the most useful uh, uh, like tools to have, this sense of detachment. It's very useful. So let's practice tomorrow. I've got a full store today. I've got a yoga practice that I'm getting taught today at 11 with my yoga teacher from Croatia. And I'm going to train Glenn Holmes. Shout out Glenn Holmes. We're going to do some mitts. I've got 2 classes tonight in Buxtonburg, Brentwood. I've got the 5:15 and the 6:30. So if you're in town, come over for that. And then after, I'm going to film some videos with my main man, Stephen Kane, excellent coach. He is putting out this cool package of really cool drills, especially for coaches. So I just love to be a part of these things and give you guys a little breakdown of what I'm up to today. But I'm out of here for now. I got to go have my cereal and say what I'm grateful for. Mad love to all y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Today's going to be a dope day, an incredible day. Some magical, crazy things are going to happen. That phone's going to ring. You're going to see the signs, but you got to make it sacred. Ciao.